Hey guys, this is Weiss Schwarz. We just been salvaged back from the waiting room for several months actually, and I have with me a P3 for Hanayo, base damage, and Chiramatsu's girl.
So,
Hello.
Yeah, so this video is just gonna be like an update to what's been going on, and also I still want to provide some like English discussion, so it's just not like, oh yeah, this is about me, about my update. Okay, bye guys. And I just want to get you guys, get the whole audience like prepared for what's in for the future. And then we're also going to be recording another podcast soon to like elaborate more on what's been happening in Weiss Schwarz. But yeah.
all right, man.
So we'll get into the life update. Our last video was in November, which is kind of sad. But looking at like the English Weiss stuff, like not much hasn't been. Well, like there's been sets released in 2017. So like for December, there wasn't anything released, I think.
Nah, they basically
Yeah, I don't
dropped.
think so.
Prisma Ilia dropped in what, October
That might have been the last set for the year.
Yeah.
for 2016, and that was it.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, the last thing I heard about Weiss when I was actually paying attention
Right.
to it was how bad they fucked up the TLR money counter card in
Yeah.
English.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
All I ever like end up checking in on is, oh, what did English Booster Road mess up on this set this time? Because they always mess up at least one card after delaying a set for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Shoot, the other week they dropped like 12 or so new cards, and like 3/4 of it was Disgaea. And they're like, yeah, sorry, we screwed up all these cards in erratas. One's a completely different color. It's like, the fuck?
I mean,
So-
they've been improving. But
Admittedly.
yeah, but around that time it was like exams for me, and I've had school and stuff, so I couldn't really like be putting much attention to this channel as I'd like. So yeah, school came first, and then for this semester in spring, it's been more rough. So,
Yeah.
but I'm back to the group.
Yeah, it happens.
And during the time of me not like really getting to Ice, I was like playing more of like Overwatch. And you guys know how Overwatch is. So.
I would say I think I noticed that from you.
All I've been doing is playing Street Fighter and letting Ami Ami slowly drain my money.
But I have like some personal goals I'd like to accomplish though for Weiss, and like I had goals for Overwatch that I accomplished, and like I'm that type of person that like once I put like my mind into something, like I'll get it done. So
Did you pull off a high noon when it was literally high noon? I'm sorry. Sorry.
I wish.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's pretty much from me. Do you guys want to add anything to your
I've been.
Oh, you can go first.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can go
Uh,
first. Sorry.
I've just been making really bad money decisions and like I said, playing a shit ton of. But no, I got out of that bullshit like months ago. Instead, I decided to pay $300 for a Switch when I didn't need one, and now I'm playing Puyo every day.
Oh really? How's that?
Did you get Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, of course.
Oh god, it's so good.
I'm playing that too, but yeah, I imported Puyo because I'm trash and I want to play a game from the franchise. But yeah, just a lot of Street Fighter, honestly. Just trying to get good at that game.
Mhm.
I guess I'll go up next. I've actually been, I guess, more into Wise, I feel like, than I've ever been so far playing the game. I actually started uploading more videos on my own channel as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Kind of short.
Don't feel bad. Mine's not much longer myself. It's basically about the same because trying to work on the channel as much as I can and collaborating with the guys, it's just been so fun. So I'm about the same as far as just that. Just been into just every chance I get, even during work. I'm just like, all right, wait, what cards do I need to pick up? Type thing. Not much other outside of card game life stuff going on right now. It's all pretty good where I'm at. So that's about it.
It's nice to know at least that like even since like this hiatus, when I like see Weiss videos pop up, it's nice to know that like there's still community content that's been like going for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say Billy here definitely uploads pretty consistently.
I try.
I mean, which is good, you know. Like I always love like having something to watch. Like don't get me wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, wow, I'm bored. What do I want to do? Yeah, listening to that podcast that Billy does will kill some time. You know, it's just no.
Especially nice since like there's a lot of JP content. Like there's a lot of people who like talk about JP content, but like for English, not much people really talk about it. I guess.
Mhm.
Like if you compare the amount of people who talk about JP compared to English.
Yeah. Well, my exposure to JP's like very limited. Like I know obviously what's coming out, sure, but as far as like the meta, I don't really hear too much about it.
I know there's always like different types of Weiss people that like strictly JP or like mix of English and JP, or some people are just strictly English. So just having like different type of content for like people to listen to is always nice, I think.
I just gave up on English way too long ago, so I basically just focus on JP. But I can only take so many fuck ups on English releases before, and like enough like, and please release Monogatari, like where is that? But
yeah,
I'm not gonna get into that.
There's like 3 other people in my podcast group that will tell you the same thing, and they agree with you wholeheartedly that they want Bakemono. They want
people do. I know I do. I got these English freaking Nisemono and Bake cards. It's like I don't want to play this out second season. Like it's just gonna sit here until it comes out.
So trash. There's like barely anything in those sets worth even having. That's a sad thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of like on the both sides of the game, like English and JP.
Speaking of the boat side, how about that 8-month delay on Abyssals? You know,
Oh, is that finally coming out? I heard that it's actually gonna come out soon.
supposedly May.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I'll believe it when I see it more than anything, but still, just glad enough that it finally progressed.
I feel bad if people like actually pre-ordered that set and then they were
I was
just
gonna
like,
see what happened. Like
I
with those
almost
people that
did.
pre-ordered, like they just get their money back, or like I don't even
Hopefully.
know. I didn't pre-order it. I was like, I like the art, but
Some places
not
were able to give
justified
money
enough to buy
back.
it.
Like some places were able to give money back, others just didn't, and just said, "Well, we'll let you know when it happens," type thing. And I'm just like, "Well, fuck."
Jeez, 8th
Oh,
month
my-
freaking pre-order,
Yeah.
layaway, whatever.
So I guess this is a good segue to like the recent stuff that's been into English Bushy Road.
Yeah.
Well, lately, from what I've been seeing, with like Facebook, like the whole marketing for like the official English side, I'm glad that like they're listening to the English player base more, like on what
Mhm.
like people have to say about like events or whatever, or, like sets. For example, like in our state, Florida, there wasn't a Florida regional at all. Like if you wanted to go to regional in Florida, you'd pretty much have to go to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm glad that they expanded their regional location for English to Jacksonville.
Cool. Are they still going to be having one in Georgia? Do you know?
So yeah, I think so.
All right. Like, sure, I have like family in Florida if I absolutely needed to go down there, but sadly, Georgia is closer for me.
Yeah. That they're expanding their locations, or like, and then I see how like recently, like, there's more Weiss that's in like Bushy Word events or something, but like card fight or whatever. They're adding like Weiss stuff into it now or something like that.
Yeah, they kind of had to move
those should have been
over.
there in the first place, kind of. You think about it, because I mean,
It should
like
have.
Wise and Card Fight and Buddy Fight are pretty much the like main 3 games. Like I don't know why Wise would get excluded, but like the other 2 wouldn't, you know?
Yeah, Luck and Logic apparently tanked. Like,
well,
just,
they're canceling it.
yeah.
In English, they are. It's still gonna go on in JP, I believe.
Yeah. Not just they're
Okay.
canceling it over here.
But I never
Oh,
played
okay.
it, so it doesn't matter.
I liked it, but I mean, I could see why it would die out. There's just a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's hard to compete.
And the anime wasn't that good either, so that definitely didn't help.
Could have done more there.
So there's like no more
Yeah.
Spring Fest now? So it's just like a spring regional and then like a fall regional, and they're pretty much called circuits or whatever?
Yeah, except
Apparently-
like Wise won't be at like all those locations like how normally Spring Circuit, and then they had the regional qualifier. Like you'd have pretty much go to the same location where your Spring Circuit or Spring Fest was for the fall, or at least that's how it was for me at least. Like they had the same venue for Spring Fest as well as the World Regional Qualifier.
Okay. It's kind
But
of
like
weird,
for the fall circuit, like the New Jersey location isn't gonna be there for me, so I only have pretty much one English regional, which is in the spring compared to last year.
I like how they're doing like buy tournaments as well, like for shops.
yeah.
Like they didn't have to do that, but it's nice though.
I guess this is definitely interesting. Because that also kind of, lets the shops also kind of see if they can attract more people to get more business too. We got like maybe for our, like I was actually surprised that my locals that I go to, that we actually got the shop challenge to begin with. Like we were kind of surprised. We thought like another shop was going to get it instead. So we got like a couple people from out that, don't normally come out to the shop, had come out there and got some more business for the owner and everything. So
I actually haven't had my shop challenge yet. I think it's in April for me, because the New Jersey Spring Circuit is in June, I believe.
what you planning on running, bro?
Something with an Ozza clone, to be honest. Like that's what it's got. That's what I've come down to. I'm so degenerate. It's just like I just want my deck to have an Ozza. I need these free milling and free discards
There you
because I'm
go.
bad. But yeah, so probably between that it'd be like I have English Kantai because I'm that guy, and either Sunshine or there's another set that has an Ozza. Oh, CG. Yeah. So one of those three sets probably for me.
All right.
This is a good segue into the English sets that have been out recently. So
Sunshine came out last Friday. Yay.
yeah. So
Going for
there's
that Bang Dream meta?
Two came
Yeah.
out on January 13th.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That was a thing.
My wallet cries.
I didn't buy into it.
I got kind of lucky. Unlucky and then lucky. It's like I bought one of the trial decks specifically to get an extra copy of Taiyaki of Memories because I was able to get one from one other person at the shop. And I was like, okay, cool. If I get this, I can play it. And I pulled the signed Taiyaki instead. And I'm like,
Jeez.
this works. Like, I don't want to run it. I didn't want to run it. So I still had to pick up a copy of Taiyaki, but I was able to sell that and get 2 Yami. So, woohoo.
Not bad.
Yeah, working on the deck, but I need like 1 more Yami. It's like, why?
Just bite the bullet and buy it.
It's like 3 bullets all at one time.
There was
Um,
Bang Dream, the Trial Deck Plus, and then Love Life Sunshine came out.
Our distributor did not get it like for the shop, so we have yet to get Bang Dream at the store. So we have to like wait for that to come in. But it's supposedly awesome when it comes when we finally get it.
Wait, that's in English?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Trial Deck
Fish
Plus
Road,
is.
owns it. So
Yeah,
Wait, what's Trial Deck
Pretty
Plus? I don't think I've
Pretty
been
much
caught
like
up on that.
Shioko. Like Shioko.
Wait, so is that the only version of that anime that they're releasing in English?
for English, yeah. But they're all the sets from now on, except for like Star Wars, I believe, which also got delayed. But I think every set from now on is pretty much gonna have a TD plus.
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, how they set up with the Trial Deck Plus was every card in the deck you got to guarantee 2 copies of, at least 2 copies of in the deck. So it's not like the one Taiyaki or the one level 0 reverser that's in that trial deck type thing for whatever series.
CG, oh god, that's like $7 too.
Exactly. So stuff like that. But you get guaranteed 2 copies of everything. So, and it's buffed up. It is better than just your normal trial deck or starter deck type thing.
Yeah, so it is just the same thing as Shioko.
Yeah, you get Brainstormer. There's free runners.
Yeah.
It was a free runner. I was like, what? Why?
But yeah, they're pretty good for like TDs.
Yeah, it's just the
Especially
same
for
thing
like
as
getting
Shioko.
people like into the more like competitive side of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like regular TDs, like you get like the basics down, but you don't really like kind of engage on like, you know, the brainstorming, the burning effects, or like the on reverse effects or something, or just the utility in cards in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're lucky if your level 3 for the trial deck has a heal on play type thing.
Yeah.
And then this is like you get a heal on play and then a potential burn, a top check and burn on play, and it's good.
That's pretty
much
solid.
Like an upgrade from like how if you compare like a Yu-Gi-Oh starter deck, it's pretty much TD pluses are going to be like structure decks now. In a way.
Yeah, essentially, and you can like how they did with like you said the Yu-Gi-Oh reference, like they did with Monarchs. You could just buy multiple copies of these structure / trial deck pluses and have a fully functional deck, and just tweak your ratios however you want and just go for it. And I'm like, I want it. So,
Love Light Sunshine. That was a thing.
Wish it was better.
I think
Yeah.
this. I mean, well, I've always said this, but I guess it's just me. I think the set's like pretty, it's like solid, especially for like a base set. Because I mean, you have an Azusa, your game ender is not bad. You have a pretty decent early play. And level 1 combo is like really good, as long as you don't run into like 765 or something like that. But
Yeah.
English, yeah, we're talking about English. But yeah.
oh yeah, it's English. There's no 765 in English. Yeah, so your level 1 combo is pretty much gonna like hit everything in English. I don't think there's anything that's like a +1 level assist at level 1. Except for that 1-0 Haneo that you play in that waifu deck, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like, if they pull some type of soundless voice bullshit, and they have like the
Oh, the
that gives them a
backup.
level.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, there's that. Okay, I forgot about that. There's soundless voice if they have that backup. Which they probably will, because I think like they play 4.
Yeah, it's not bad for a base set. It's not
Yeah, I
bad.
think it's pretty decent for a base set.
If they do what they did with the original Love Live the Love Live girls, they probably will end up getting like easily 2 more sets.
Yeah, there's a
They announced the extra booster. Yeah, they announced it, so you'll probably see it in English this year.
They
Guaranteed.
confirmed a 2nd season for the anime as well, so that's more content right there.
That's
Well, I
another boost.
figured there was going to be a 2nd season for the anime. That would have been kind of weird if there wasn't.
They followed up with an anime, like a movie, like they did with the original as well, to just be like, well, you see the pattern here, Bushiroad. So, yeah.
And I'm gonna buy into
Sunshine
it.
is like, I'm sorry. I was never going to, I thought I'd never say this before, like before when I was like really heavily into Muse, but Aqua is like a million times better than Muse. Sorry, but it just
Yeah.
is.
I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna agree with you on that. I felt like I enjoy Sunshine a lot more.
Like I saw the girls and I was like, these girls are fucking hideous. They're disgusting. I'm gonna hate this bullshit. And then I liked it way more than anything else.
I can't say anything because if certain people from my podcast group hear me say anything about one or the other, I'll probably get mugged. I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, no. So Sunshine, and then you said, oh, shit, what's the next set coming up? There's not one coming up this month, is there?
For English, after Sunshine's gonna be re-edit, SAO.
Also, nothing
Because
for the
but
month
they
of
can get their set before CG gets their second one on Monogatari, because
Yeah, because
like those sets didn't come out first before SAO
I
got.
don't understand.
It's not
that
even.
whole
It's not
business
even all
strategy,
new
though.
style cards. It's like what, like a handful of new cards, and they're like, yeah, fuck you.
19.
It does make like it does make another deck. It makes like this. It makes your level 3 like double attack essentially, except you swap characters. So there's like another deck out of it, but I think
Yeah.
I feel like more people are probably just gonna go with Xenon.
They got another clock shooter.
Oh yeah, that clock shooter is actually pretty good.
So that's like auto take out the Yuki and put that in. So
Like,
Mostly because
I guess it's because I guess English side like more people would. I mean, like people would buy SAO because it's English. I feel like that's why they would prioritize putting this out like pretty soon with JP, like how JP has an
Yeah.
anime. But like it's like what about Monogatari though? Like a lot of people
I
ask
know,
for
that's what I'm
Monogatari
saying.
or season
Well,
2.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Maybe
it's
they're
like
gonna
how they
use the
prioritize
funds
it.
that SEO is gonna bring in for Monogatari license.
Well,
It's
they're
like-
probably also trying to like capitalize on the movie coming out too, since
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's coming out too. So they're like, okay, you know, right on the tail of that. Okay, re-edit in English as well. Done. You know. So
Right, and take
hopefully
that.
I'll be seeing that this Thursday. So.
For Excel World, did they announce
Oh, yeah.
like is it gonna be just the original?
It's the first set.
It's just
Yeah,
the first set.
Okay.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna get mad if I think about this. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna comment on.
Do
Like,
do it.
And I'm just so fucking sick of English Bouchero just being like, okay, what do we make? Okay, well, we're gonna make a Sal set, like always. But, okay, but what if we brought something back from forever ago that recently got support? We don't bring the support, and we don't bring the support till 3 years later. Great.
It's like them power-up sets. You know, where they be, yo.
Like, just make version E's. Like, you've done it with a good chunk of sets, yet you won't do it when sets really need it. Like, when they did Nisei, I was like, oh, okay, so that's good. They finally got, like, this back over here. And then they, very shortly after announcing Nisei in English, had the announcement for Monogatari second season, whenever the fuck that was, forever ago. But I was like, oh, so maybe they were doing this. It was like a pre-planned thing. So then we'll get like that set in sometime early next year or late this year, and then still no word. And they've already announced like 4 sets for this month or so, or for this year or something.
Yep.
I'm just like, okay.
Now, would you be upset if they brought Bros, Osamatsu Bros to English?
I wouldn't fucking buy it because I already spent all my money on it in JP. So there's no point. Like, when you already have every single card, there's no real point in playing it. Just have fucking English letters on it. Like, I know how to play it anyway. I mean, well, if I could go to an English regional with it, yeah, I'd probably buy it, but I wouldn't buy boxes. And I wouldn't go out of my way to get all the SPs again in English.
There you go.
But, I mean, I don't really know how the set would do over here. I feel like it would do well.
Yeah.
Doesn't it like
definitely.
doesn't it heal from clock with the level 30? So you get around.
Well, it
anything?
heals
I
from
think-
clock into stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A lot of things heal into from clock, but yeah, they get around anti-heal with their heal, but they're also just a very defensive, solid set with
It puts
really
out
good early
stock.
game, with really, really good utility, and the best anime created.
Ooh, that's very
Actually lost that set in WGP Nationals, or well, last chance qualifier. I got rest countered because I'm bad.
Yeah, some people really forget that.
And
That's
the funny
bad.
thing is, like, before going into that game, I was like, rest counter, he has it, gotta remember it, and then just like throughout the course of the game, just completely forgot once level 3 came around. So yeah.
Card is really good. The whole
Yeah.
the whole
I think
set's
the set,
really good.
I think the set was pretty solid.
Like, I had my doubts when when it was first getting announced. I was like, oh, please don't make this fucking awful. I already pre-ordered 6 boxes of this shit. Please let it be good. Like, this is like my favorite fucking show right now. I need this, and it turned out really good. Like, I was getting scared when some stuff was getting revealed, but still mad about the fact that they can't be a Yami waifu deck. But I'm not gonna talk about that either. I just hope eventually they get some sort of extra booster because I think they deserve that. But they'll be fine without it, in my opinion, for at least a while.
And Abyssals is coming out in May.
Yeah,
Supposedly same
Abyssals
day.
will be absolutely 0 for the meta, so. Like every other set that English Bouchero releases,
They should just not even release the first Excel World and just release Infinite Burst, to be honest.
yeah,
That's
pretty
what
I
I've
don't
been
think
told.
there's any card in the first set that you play and like after you get Infinite Burst.
That's what I've been told. Like,
Like, cause I like the anime, I like Excel World a lot, but I like the first set that isn't justifiable to buy into.
It's like releasing Haruhi in English. What's the point? What's the point in bringing a set from many, many years ago that does nothing for the game anymore? I mean, I know they got a power-up set, but we're never going to get that in English. So stop caring about shitty-ass animes from fucking 10 plus years ago and watch something good, please. Holy crap.
Power Up set even helped Haruhi and JP.
I don't fucking know. I don't look at fucking Haruhi because it looks like fucking shit. And it's a stupid-ass show.
I don't like Haruhi either.
Good, you shouldn't. Thank you for actually not being Haruhi back.
I don't understand how people like that series, but I guess that's
how I feel. It's so stupid, and the characters look like aliens. Their eyes are 3 feet apart. I hate that fucking style of anime. It looks like shit.
Technically, one of them was an alien.
Like, the whole set should just be alien trait, because that's what they fucking look like.
That's what Yeah, that is what Nagata was. Yeah, she was an alien. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, there was an alien. Hold up. Thinking, processing. Oh, yeah.
It's one of those entry-level animes that you like in middle school, and then you grow up and you realize it's fucking garbage.
Well, apparently that one of the sets, I can't remember which one, if it was like the extra booster or what, was supposedly they didn't give us a card. They did not give us World of Faded Colors as far as
yeah, because it was banned.
Yeah,
even with that card, I don't even think that's what you
they're like,
doing.
This is too hard.
I don't even think it would have. Honestly, that card would not have made Haruhi tier at all in English, even if they released it with it at 3. Yeah, no, or 4. No, they wouldn't have. I think so. I just think the set's just way too weak for even that. I mean, the card itself is good, but
yeah,
it's just not not good enough.
And then in the Japanese format, they banned the level 2 counter event.
This is also why I'm like really wondering what they're going to do with Monogatari if they do finally bring over Series 2 or second series, because of the fact that so much of it was hit on the ban list. But
that is
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they don't care about Kantai, so
exactly. That's exactly.
But that was also
same
much
thing for CG2,
further back for them.
Like CG2 got like a hit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still gonna bring it. I think they
Those
should.
feel like,
anyways.
it doesn't matter. You know, America doesn't need those. They don't play good cards. Just,
I'll still run Triad Primus. I don't care.
Like,
if I could play Triad Primus with no ban list again, oh god, I love it.
I feel like English Bushiroad wants to be like 2006 or 2000. I don't even know if the game was out in 2000. It wants to be like 5 years ago. Weiss. I don't know if Weiss was even a thing. It wants to be the beginning. It wants to start the beginning instead of just fucking printing shit that will affect anything.
Actually, I can't even remember what was out in 2006.
I don't even. I don't know when Weiss was created, but I just know English Bushiroad is digging deep into that hat and pulling out whatever the fuck they read first.
I definitely agree. It's kind of weird because like how they do like simultaneous reviews like Bane Dream, but they're still giving us like old stuff like Excel World, like the first set. Like,
just make a version E. You don't even need any of the cards from the first set.
That's why CG was like kind of a surprise to me that it came to English last year. It's like, this is like pretty new set.
Some of the sets they released literally like 2 months within JP, and then other stuff they're just like, okay, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do something from forever ago. We're gonna do something that came out like a year ago. They're just all over the place, and I don't really think they have a real direction besides what the hell do you think is gonna sell? Oh, Harvey, I saw that once that people really like that anime. Just fucking release that. What to do? Nothing. Just fucking do it. It's like saying, okay, that's like saying next month they're like, okay, we're gonna release Persona 3. Literally just
you get that
stop.
1K1 2 soul triggers.
And then you get Persona 5 like 2 years later.
Yeah.
Actually, I do expect them to announce that set sometime soon in English, in all honesty.
You're probably right.
I really think they do. Because the game is due next month for us, so
yeah,
I have a feeling it'll be coming out sometime mid this year.
Yeah, it does have a really good following in English as well.
And I was real spot on when I guessed the set that was coming out that was going to be announced next in English back when we predicted before Beanley, so I trust my instincts this time.
There you go.
We predicted Konosuba kind of last podcast. Sounds like one of the last things we were talking about.
Actually, yeah. Oh shit, that's a good point.
Right,
like
that's how you just call for it. Just call for a set. Persona 5 is that the next Way Forward's prediction.
I think Persona 5 or ReZero will definitely come out within this year, if not next year.
Yeah, ReZero will definitely be one of those sets that comes out like a few months within when it did Japan. Like, that's what I think, because it's just too popular.
Yeah.
For $400 signed cards, it's like, what
oh my god.
Oh, it'll be more than that over here.
I think I ain't gonna buy that.
Oh. No. Yeah, you got a point. It'll probably be worth. It'll probably be more when it comes over. That'll just be redundant.
Actually, no, because freaking English players don't know about fucking Seiyus and who's their Seiyu, like Minority ISA or something like that.
Yeah, but the
Right,
pricing is
that's
based
even
off one website, and that website looks at a sign card and is like, oh, this is expensive. We make it $200 more.
Yeah, a lot of other people over here.
Definitely the price on JPSPs at least.
Yeah.
Some of the times.
A lot of people
I
over
think
here.
that the product is a lot more accessible over there, so that's why the stuff is cheaper, and they just think over here that they can get away with making it a premium price.
Yeah. As far
When
as
some
voice
stuff
actors
just
over
isn't
here,
worth anywhere near that.
Yeah.
It's that exotic look, remember, Jenna?
Like there'll be like 2,000 yen in Japan, and it's like $50 over here. It won't make any sense.
Pretty much Love Live.
Yeah.
Sunshine, that's
That $18 runner.
Well, I
what
fucking
the
keep
hell
wanting
is
to get
that?
the freaking Yoshiko SP, and I can't because it's like $100+ in Japan.
Yeah, it's the most expensive
So-
SP. It's pretty
Fuck
much
that,
Sunshine.
because my best girl is the best fucking character, and who gives a fuck about everyone else? Fuck that. I mean, okay, I like everybody, but
Ruby's SP is only
that bitch boring as
$35.
fuck. Okay, I'm gonna buy that one. Okay, thanks for that tip. Because Ruby's like up there for sure. But
Hey, nice.
this isn't a Love Live girl ladder podcast. This is about Weiss. I keep forgetting that.
I actually really do like all the girls in Sunshine though.
I really only don't like. I'm not a huge fan of like most of the second years, to be honest. They're not that I hate them, but they're lower on my tier.
They're at least interesting, I think, in my opinion, compared to the other years.
Yeah, I agree.
I like all. In the original Love Live, I didn't like Maki, and I was the only one in the group.
Oh,
But-
fucking Maki is
I love
trash. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, right? Good jeez. Like, come on, people, get some better fucking taste.
I fucking love
now-
Maki, and she
and now
is
so
garbage.
And now so many people in the comment section are triggered. What? No.
Good.
Sorry.
Fucking while we're at it, Umi is garbage too. I don't care if anybody in this chat agrees with me.
Yeah.
gas.
You're getting picked on this constantly.
Umi is like Umi is
I-
less garbage than Maki though. Maki is true garbage, but oh no, I'm sorry. No, Umi is fine. Kotori is trash. I'm done with that.
What? They're like the same level of cuteness for me. I can't decide between both of them.
Kotori sounds like fucking
Bird.
just
But-
so awful on my ears. I hate her voice so much.
Katori got her own Pokemon though. Haven't you seen Sun and Moon?
No, fucking Rowley is nothing like that shit. I'm so mad. Just don't. God, people really know how to trigger me.
About the moon and
Oh,
June
yeah,
and spring.
Pokemon's been out since I really too.
Yeah, we kind of went trailed off there. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're talking about something better than Weiss.
I think that was it for like the English though. Like after Abyssals, it was like what? That's it, right?
Yeah, that's all they have
like
right now.
10,000 years of like sadness for whoever fucking won anything. That was
Right.
like, I'm just, whenever I talk about English, I just get mad at what sets they print. So it's hard for me to take it seriously because of how many delays there are, and then the fact that they still print cards that are completely wrong to the text or different colors.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's
Or make
one
a card
thing-
game. What was it? They made the card that's supposed to gain like 500, gain 1,500 instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they switched that in Prismalia. Yeah.
Like,
They basically switched the numbers on two different cards. One was supposed to give a 15 buff, and one was supposed to give a 500, and they switched that.
yeah, I just can't take them seriously when they delay a set for like a month or two,
Yeah.
and then they're like messing up cards left and right. I just can't. But
It's
all
one
jokes
thing-
aside, the game is still really good. It's just that they need to
Yeah.
really work out what the fuck they're doing over there.
It's one thing when they do small translation errors, like, yeah. If they do like a punctuation error, that's one thing. But when they completely screw up shit like the darkness plan, and just you know,
It's just carelessness mistakes.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like you
Like
shouldn't
you
be
said.
making these mistakes in the first place if you're a company.
yeah.
I think it's funny. Just collect the cards and it'll be like the history of English wise, all the fuck ups.
There you go.
It's a good idea. Well, before I guess we get into future plans for the channel, like for future sets, like we're talking about ReZero and Persona 5, I think another idea is they might get more support for like the current sets, like like Tula Real, like 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's eventually
No,
gonna happen.
if Tulafru comes out before second season or CG, I'm done.
or KC3. Yeah, I'm still waiting.
I'll
for
take KC3 if they're not gonna give like Monogatari or CG2, just give me KC3. Then I'll be a scumbag and have freaking Hibiki and Z3 and the other one Zero Z3 and Dumas and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All on the same deck.
Akatsuki's.
God. No.
Oh yeah, the case toppers for those. Yeah, you have to buy a case for that. Yep, that's a case right there.
They're signed for case toppers like that.
Yeah, CG
Oh
has
my
it.
God.
And KC3 has it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Fudge.
That's like.
Wait, is assuming? I'm guessing when we do get the SAL set that's coming out soon, like that's when they like started doing. Well, I think they did in rewrite. That's when they did the borderless text SPs.
Borderlands?
Like the text when you look at an SP for like those newer sets, like they took out the border around it, so it looks more full art.
Really?
Like how Force of Will does for theirs?
Yeah.
Ooh,
much.
cool. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Can we just get an Osamatsu extra booster with actual SPs? Please. I'll pay 100 plus for each, I don't care. Just
No, they'll give you SPs, but they'll be called XRs.
I don't fucking care. I don't care if
Scribbles are scribbles,
card
man.
has a stamp on it. I want my Kamiya sign card that has Shoromatsu on it. Sorry, but I do.
It's really surprising that set didn't get SPs.
Yeah, I don't
And they
know.
just got like the stamps.
I don't know. My idea behind it was that like all of their voice actors are really, really like. I mean, I don't know like if it costs money to do their stamps or what. I mean, I'm sure it does, but a lot of their voice actors are really, really popular, like extremely so.
Like A-tier.
So I mean, I know that a few of them have been signed in Weiss before though, so it just confuses me. But I don't know. Maybe they were like, girls are gonna buy this, they won't fucking care, and they just fucking put everything because it's fucking Fujo bait. I don't care. I just want SPs.
Like a
that's-
weird like styling thing that they want to do to like.
I mean, it was extremely cute, but like,
Yeah.
I want my cards to be worth something so I can look at them and feel better. And it would it would have looked so nice with like with the fucking colored signatures and stuff. Like that was my first set that I'd ever bought that actually had colored fucking shit on it and the stamp. So I was hoping for an actual SP, but whatever. I guess I could always buy a hot stamp machine and pretend.
That's not the same as having the actual signature of the voice actor or the seiyuu.
All right, okay, I guess we'll just go to Japan and personally get all of their actual signatures in color. There you go.
Can you jizz all over my juicy matsu?
Daisuke Ono is a fucking god, okay? I don't care.
Anyways, we're going to like the future plans for this channel. I want to do like more like guides, like how I like analyze like the history of effects, and I also want to like.
I really liked that video, by the way. I liked it. Yeah.
What the hell?
He
The one where I
like
talk
went
about, like,
over
using
effects, yeah.
Oh.
And like I want to dig more into like situations of like how brainstorming works and stuff like that. Like just giving you so many examples of like how brainstorm is effective, and I want to do like more. Like my first video for this channel was the AOT video, like the set analysis. I want to do more stuff like that with like comparing like the current meta, like English, the top decks. Like I was thinking about doing Tularu versus Kantai, like the benefits of like each like the levels for the sets, like what makes a level 0 game or level 1 or like level 2 or level 3, what's different, and like their matchups against like the English format, like specifically go over like different cards that like are like a counter to, or like are just difficult with handling the
So what you're saying is we're gonna do Deadliest Warrior, but for Weiss Schwarz.
I've never heard of that.
It's a TV show that they'll take, like, for example, they put like Shaolin monks versus ninjas or something of that nature, or they'll take just different fighters from various eras and put them against each other, analyze, kind of like how Death Battle does their thing, but it's a little more in depth. Like then, I mean, granted, Death Battle is for like on YouTube is fairly fucking in depth, sure, but the way you're describing it makes me think more of Deadliest Warrior than Death Battle. But as far as it's like going and analyzing each specific point, not just here's the overall stats type thing, and comparing the two, and like, and even at the end do like a match or something like that, and just say here's chances of happening, or how it may end up type thing. That's what it kind of makes me think of there. That's pretty cool.
And I also want to do more tutorial videos. Like for me, like it'd be nice, like I want to make a tutorial video on like how to buy JP stuff, because I know a lot of people in Weiss, when they like want to get into the JP site, they're kind of like clueless, or they're kind of scared of like how to approach on buying like JP
cards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I was like so fucking nervous when I first did it, but it's so easy once you like actually like figure it out.
Yeah, I want to make like a video where it's like, okay, like this is how to apply for UT, and like how to navigate through the site, and like how to like use it, and then like go through Tensor and stuff like that.
Conversion rates.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. I usually just buy boxes when the pre-orders are up, and I just hope I pull everything. And so far I have. Well, the last Japanese set I got was a case, which was rabbits, other than Extra Booster, but like the first set. And then I was lucky with the Extra Booster.
The only time I ever bought JP boxes as opposed to singles was Osamatsu, and that was when JKTCG was still doing Japanese box pre-orders, so it was really easy. But if I didn't do it there, I would have been able to do it through AmiAmi, so it wouldn't have been that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then always we still have like these type of discussion podcasts, because I know like from our like the audience in our channel, like I know people just like to like listen to us talk about like Weiss stuff, and just like joke about stuff.
And talk about shit off topic every 5 minutes like me.
Yeah. Expect that, so hope you guys are excited for that. And then we'll go on to the giveaway, clarifying that. So this giveaway was like discussed in our last video in November, and then like since the whole hiatus thing, I think it'd be a nice way to like get a kickoff, like to reassure that like Weiss Schwarz is definitely coming back.
So hey, we're still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So the requirements is you have to be subscribed to Weiss Schwarz, and then you also have to subscribe to one of the channels listed below. And these are people that were in the last podcast. First place is English Booster Box of Choice, and second place is TD of Choice. And then of course the shipping will be paid, so you don't have to worry about that as well. Preferably it'd be nice to have like people within the United States do this, but then like I kind of English Weiss is like applied to a lot of countries. Like I always keep on forgetting, like, okay, it's not just United States, Canada, and like
Europe.
And yeah, Europe. Like there's people in like what, Singapore? Yeah, Singapore play English Weiss, like Asian English Weiss. Like how video games get translated into like Asian English versions.
Oh man, there's a Vietnamese English Pokemon game, like one of the old cartridges.
Yeah,
it's
Crystal.
Yeah. Oh man, I watched that. Whew, that was fun. That was so funny. Oh man.
Lord. This just sounds scary.
Oh, yeah,
Beans probably understood most of it as well when he was watching it.
Probably make like a end date for this, like, and the giveaway should end.
Oh yeah, the deadline. That's the word I'm looking for.
Probably end it. Do you guys think like 1 month is too much, or is it like a good amount for like people?
No, I see people do 1 month usually. 2 weeks, maybe. I think 1 month
Maybe
is solid.
3 weeks, maybe in between.
Yeah,
I mean, you could do it. You could just do till the end of this month.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
31 days.
I think that's like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if we did a month, people would probably like forget about it. That's pretty much it, I think, for this giveaway.
I mean, are you doing a rule where like whoever
Yeah,
wins is due to respond within like so much time before runner-up gets it or something?
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm like when the giveaway ends, I'm gonna make a like I'm gonna use like those generator sites. I'm gonna like record myself live, so it's like it doesn't look scripted or planned or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll contact those people, and like if they have to reply within like a week or whatever. And if
Yeah.
not, then I don't know. I guess I'd have to do the giveaway. I mean, I have to do the.
All you have to do is the generation again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just have to exclude those numbers that don't apply.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
So where do we enter in for the giveaway?
Good
I just like I just thought about that. I'm
honestly,
like,
you should
copy people's names down.
I think you should honestly make a separate video, like detailing the giveaway in its own like clean way, because like if you don't do that, some people who don't watch won't see it. Well, like you have to actually like make a separate video for it, I would think. But it's fine to mention it here, so yeah.
yeah.
It'd be much more organized too if I made a separate video, so people who do like comment or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the correct ways to tell people.
It doesn't have to be long, just like a 3-4 minute video describing everything and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, that's happening. And that's pretty much it for this agenda. Do you guys have anything else you want to add on?
Nothing I can think of.
They should make a English only release of Osamatsu, and it's just all Yami cards.
They should put rabbits in English.
That's what I want for the next English bullshit
But
fest.
Probably will
put
put
the extra booster with the first set, because I don't feel like suffering again with only the first set.
Nah, they won't do that. They'll be like, rabbits, that's popular. All right, we're gonna do the first one. Nothing else.
I don't know if I'd buy it again in English on the first one. I might just wait for the extra booster. I already struggled long enough. It's time for me to reap the benefits of OP cards.
We'll do like Haruhi rewrite. That'll be the next set,
Jesus, no.
and it'll have like the power up set cards, so it won't make any difference.
No. Yeah.
They won't do that. They really won't. But that's like the nightmare scenario.
It's like, someone threw a dart at a board and they missed. They missed horribly. It's like Haruhi was outside the dartboard and he just landed there. Just like, all right, let's just see what we're going to get today, kids. Oh, well, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's just how they fucking decide what they're going to do in English anyway. Like, I don't think they look at any type of stats or anything or what's popular. They just decide, honestly.
Well, like I said before with the SAO movie, might be why they're doing the re-edit thing.
I mean, that makes sense.
To reassure the Bakemonogatari players, Kizumonogatari is actually getting a nationwide release for the third movie. Is actually coming out like April.
Yeah, they had releases for the. You mean the second?
The third.
The third.
I saw that posted.
I thought the second one only just recently came out in Japan, though.
Yeah, but they're doing like a nationwide thing apparently for the third one, and I was like, wait, what? I
remember them doing. I remember them doing a nationwide, at least in select theaters for the first Kizu movie. So I feel like if they were gonna do it, they would have done it already. But maybe they're just waiting. I don't know.
Sounds like the Love Live movie, which I saw.
Yeah, which I couldn't go to because
I cried so much.
I couldn't fucking go because it was fucking halfway across Florida.
Yeah. So.
Just like how I couldn't go to Kingston because I wanted to drive 2 hours for a Symphony movie. But I could have but I had to wait so long to watch it because Blu-ray release. But yeah.
There you go. But other than that, I ain't really got nothing else. So.
Well, I just want to say thank you everyone for still playing Weiss. This game is pretty
unique.
Yeah, it's pretty unique.
Interesting.
Like, yeah, it's like
It's
one of those
fun.
games, like,
I have fun with it.
this game has like so much potential,
Like, I love it, and I have a really good, like, fond memories of playing it so much, and it really sucks that it's kind of falling out in my area, but it really does seem like a very region-specific game. Like certain states have it a lot more heavily than others, and that kind of really sucks, but I'll try my best to try to get it to come back where I am right now.
The way I see, like, Weiss right now, like, as a game is, like, it's like a puppy, it's like a dog that you get. It's like, you can train it to be, like cool and whatever. But it's like, if you don't put much attention to it, then it's just gonna, like, suffer and you're gonna feel bad about it.
Maybe Bushiroad should teach their dog to translate Japanese properly.
Yeah.
Damn. Shots fired.
Anyways.
And also thanks to Bentley for being such an awesome host, you know.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us, Beans.
Yeah. So, just had to say it. And he's like, I don't know what to say.
Speechless. Well, thank you guys again for being part of this cast, and thank you for those of you who are subscribed, and, like, I know you don't have to have us, like, on your subscription, but, like, just keeping us there just, like, it means a lot to me. So,
Yeah, honestly, if you haven't left yet due to my extremely annoying dialogue during these podcasts, I really do appreciate that.
Well, it shows how much we're, like, passionate about this game, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stay tuned for more content. Bye.